Hello, it's HB Bricks. Today we're going to be doing another mock review, and today we're going to be looking at Toa Tahu. As you can see, this is Toa Tahu based off his modded version from the ever-popular Bionicle theme, which first came out in 2001. And for this mock, it's actually of a revamp of a Toa Tahu set, as seen right here. And with this revamp, I kind of wanted to make him look a little bit more like he does in the canon Bionicle story, because the sets don't really show that the Bionicle characters are supposed to be biomechanical. You know, be organic but mechanical at the same time. So that's why I added a couple of system parts, you know, make him look a little bit more fleshy, a bit more strong, a little bit more sturdy and stuff like that. So first we're going to start off with the legs of this guy. So as you can see, they're just the standard Toa model legs with a few additions. A few Technic parts right there, and a little system clip right there. And for the limbs, you can see I added a couple of system plates. You know, I think that was the best thing I could probably do, just with still using the standard limbs. I think it came out all right. I'm more a fan of the arms and the legs. I feel like the legs look a little bit janky. I quite like how the legs have little studs. And for the arms, you can see they're the Nuva arms with a few Technic add-ons. You know, the fingers to simulate how the Mata have like 2 fingers. And moving on to the torso, which is probably my favorite part. As you can see, it's the your standard modded torso with a few add-ons. I really like how I have these system parts right here with translucent parts. Something I really want to add to this revamp. I added a few translucent parts here and there, you know, sort of like elemental energy flowing out of Tahu, because, you know, he's a Toa fire. And right here he has the iconic, you know, little black sphere, but I added a Nuva hand right there to, you know, make it stand out a little bit more, you know, make Tahu look a little bit stronger and stuff like that. It's kind of like how Gali has the hand, but it's facing the different direction here. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the mock, how I have these little sausage pieces right here, these telephone pieces right here. You know, those are normally minifigure accessories, but here they serve a completely different purpose. And the shoulders are basically the same, except actually has articulation now, unlike the official set. And favorite thing about this little mock I made is that he still has a gear function. What I've noticed with a couple of Toa Tahu revamps is like some of them don't have the gear function. But for this one, I wanted to retain the gear function because it's something that is iconic to the Toa Mata. And if you noticed already, he actually has a bit of neck articulation as well. Move his head left to right. Unfortunately, he can't go up and down. And he uses the standard Mata head. I'm going to put that mask back on. And right now I'll show you a little function he has with his weapon. For his weapon, as you probably already saw, he can store it. I have this little Technic pin right here. Connects to his back right here. I'll just pop that off. And for his sword, it's just a standard Tahu sword with a little Technic add-on. And this little axle right there. This pops into his hand right there. All I have to do is just move his fingers. There we have it. Tahu with his sword. I'm going to quickly put him in his iconic Toa Mata pose from the posters. There you have him. You could just swing his sword around. And I also added this little gear right here so it could actually, you know, just pose him like that. Anyways, now for some comparisons. So in the past couple of years, I have amassed quite a few Bionicle sets. So for the comparisons, first we're gonna take this Tahunga, this Matoran, little villagers from Bionicle. You know, he's about the same size. For my Toa Tahu, he's not that. He's actually almost the exact same size as the standard Toa Tahu. It's just slightly taller just because of his neck. And here we have the Vorok. And we're gonna place him right there. And here's a couple teasers for probably my next video. You have a custom Takua. He's about the same size as Tonga. We have Turaga Vakama. I'm gonna place him right here. And an additional build. This is a never before seen mock on my YouTube channel. My self mock. Stand him right there. And in addition, we also have we have a minifigure. Here we have Jay from most recent Ninjago sets, the Prime Empire. You can see there's a couple of different scaled sets. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this mock review. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to check out my other videos. See you guys.